morning, Mandi Maniacs. Happy Friday. So, we have made it to the weekend. It has been a really pretty good week. So, yeah, it's been a fun one. I'm not actually wearing my usual hair right now. This hair color has been a nightmare. And it bleeds even when it's not wet, so I'm like worried it will stain the heck out of my wig or one of my hats or whatever I wear, so I'm just not. Anyway, so, you're like, what is with that title? So, it's really funny. I'm sure you've heard of Harry Potter. The planet has heard of Harry Potter. Well, we all just started, like my whole family, just started watching it for the very first time. I know it's not new by a long shot. But I've never seen Harry Potter, and honestly, I never had any kind of interest in it, because I'm like, wizards, magic, not really my thing, you know what I mean? Not really into all that fantasy. I'm a horror girl, not a fantasy girl. So, I don't know. Anyway, we started watching it and got crazy addicted. So now we're on, like, I think number 6 in the series, and there's only, like, 7, technically 8, because there's 7 part 1 and 7 part 2. So if you guys are like us and, like, somehow missed the entire thing, Harry Potter is amazing. It's super addictive. It's really good. I would have watched it, like, way sooner if I knew it was so good. So yeah, our whole family's been watching Harry Potter. Our, like, tradition is Harry Potter and Domino's, but after we got food poisoning from Domino's, we're like, we're gonna change that to a different pizza. So Harry Potter and Papa Murphy's, that'll be the next one, I think. Or just a different Domino's location. So anyway, yeah, long story made short, we started watching Harry Potter and love it. So yeah, it's kind of funny that we haven't until now, but it's a good one. If you're like me and you're like, ooh, wizards, magic, how, don't judge it off that, actually. It's just a really good movie. I'm not into wizards and all that, but it's actually just really good. Yeah. Kind of like, actually, our neighbor, he, like, we were talking about this, like, probably 2 years ago. He was talking about how he'd never watched Walking Dead because he's not into zombies. And I, of course, watched Walking Dead, like, as soon as, it was a thing, because I am into zombies. But he's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm not into zombies, but it's amazing. And that's, like, literally what this is. I'm like, I'm not into the whole wizards and magic thing, but it is so, so good. So yeah, just really good characters, great storyline, all of it is really good. Yeah. And then also, so you guys know how Creamy, our chicken, that had a injury going on, how she was like, she's finally completely healed. And we brought her back to the flock. We spent the whole day out there and a lot of the next to kind of make sure that everything ran smoothly. No one bullied her, kind of all of that. Because reintroductions sometimes cannot go well. What you always want to do if you're reintroducing a chicken to your flock, and not introducing, reintroducing. If you're introducing, it's a whole nother ball of wax, and you can't do it just one. You have to have a pair or more, or they will get decimated. Anyway, but on a reintroducing a bird to your flock, like if you've had them, like away from the flock to heal or whatever the case may be, what you want to do is you want to provide a distraction. So what worked well for us is we use just treats every so often, would sprinkle treats on the ground. And then, like, if you can find something entertaining to them or whatever, that will distract them from the bird coming back. They almost won't notice, and they'll just integrate back into the flock without them ever have realized it. So that worked really well for us. If you have that issue, I recommend trying that method. Yeah, so it's been going well, and I'll show you guys how she's doing right now. So, baby bird, right there under the chair, is completely healed. So we brought her back out to the flock. I was honestly really nervous because reintroducing a bird had me a bit worried. But you know, it seems to be going fine, and I was reading online that if you distract them and bring treats when you do it, that you can get away with it with no drama. So far so good. We're gonna watch them obviously for a long time. There's Tiny Butter. And yeah, so far so good. Let's hope it stays that way. So she is healed. We are wondering what's going on with our chickens. As you can see, it looks like she's vent pecked, but obviously not in the same spot baby bird was, so I don't know. There is McCreamy, day 2. She's doing very well with the flock. They haven't been picking at her. So far so good. She's looking good. She is definitely doing well back with the flock. Do you like being back outside, McCreamy? What do you think? Yeah. Hello, Gemma. Hey. Oh, there is Roadrunner. Those are both cream leg bars. We tell them apart because she has a darker head puff kind of thing, and she's a bit bigger. She's unfortunately being vent pecked. A lot of them are. We just have to figure out which chicken is doing that. I think it might be actually Sinistic. I don't know. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? So it's time to pick eggs. Let's see how many and what colors we got.
So we got this like light browny white.
Yeah, she's not a broody. She just likes to lay her eggs.
There you go. Oh, that's a tiny butter egg.
That is.
Any others in there yet? I don't think so.
And she's getting ready to lay.
So she stood up for me. So these haven't been sat on. They're cold. Wait, this one has.
Yeah, by that one that tries to be broody.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
This one has egg goo covering it.
It might have just been laid, buddy.
Oh, maybe.
Because it's their time when they lay a lot.
Or someone picked an egg next to them.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
Ooh.
So far, those are the eggs we got.
And then there's some under her, aren't there?
Yeah, there are. And then there's some in that last box.
Under, oh,
She's not a biter, babe.
Oh.
Here, do you want me to get those for you?
no, I mean in the last box.
Oh, in the bottom box, yeah.
That's Olaf. She's a bad
Any in there? No. Oh, Olaf's in here?
Yeah, that's who's in that box.
Oh, she just crawled on them. All right, I'll deal with Olaf. She is a biter.
A bad one, too. Hey, we can get out of here.
That'll make life easier. Are you complaining? Yeah. Oh, we have an egg eater. Let's hope it's a chicken. Unless that's when their butts are getting chewed up when they're going in there to lay.
Oh.
But I've looked all over here for rats and...
Oh. That was on me.
Okay, maybe put him by the broken one.
That's
We'll
what I'll do.
skip that one. And if it's really been... Yeah, leave that one in there. We'll throw that. And then to deal with Olaf. So there you guys go. These are the eggs and...
Yeah?
Yeah.